and it's actually really light. Pretty surprised it's really light. But that's the rear one. Wow. Here's the front one. Yeah. These things are nice. Got ass looking, so. The height adjustment, preload. Preload is already set, I don't have to mess with it. It's actually really, really light. What you're going to want to do first is the sway bar. You're going to have to disconnect it on both sides. That'll make your life easier. You got a 12mm here, 17mm down here, 10s up here, and I think the top ones are what, 12s? The strut tower 12s, and that's it, man. I'm going to end up just yanking the strut out. But yeah, you're going to want to disconnect the sway bar on both sides before you do anything else. That's going to make your life a lot easier. Yeah. Trying not to do tutorials is tough. Like, this is how you do. You got one bullet here, and I'm gonna sit here and turn on it forever. So I'm gonna try to cut it all up.
Okay. We're gonna do what you do, like get angles that you don't have.
That works. That works. So I guess I need to talk more. Just some 17s, some 10s and 12s. That's it. So easy. I don't even know what this is. You know what this is?
No idea.
Okay. It's turning sweet. Alright, check it out.
They're so shiny.
You want to hold one?
Yeah.
So light, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the spring rate is a 12K up front and it's a 10K in the back. Apparently the internet likes to say that, so I'm saying that.
Yeah.
But yeah, every piece, man, the website has like every piece for sale. Like every single piece. I thought it was pretty cool.
Blow the shock, replace the shock.
Yeah, the collar cracks, everything.
Cool.
So every piece. And I think
Bushings, everything.
So you can order these, I think with like extreme drop or whatever, which it gives you it changes the body somehow, I guess.
I guess it can drop it down a little more or something?
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but you can order an extreme drop and then you can order Swift springs for it.
Oh, okay. Change the spring rate?
Yeah.
Cool. How many ways is it adjustable? I know that's...
It's 30.
30 way?
Yeah.
It's a lot of ways.
So you want to put it in?
No. You're good.
I like how I have Disney Channel in the background. That's for all the kids.
Scared your audience?
Yeah, man. You know.
It's actually a good idea. I can't get anything done in the garage.
No, well, I mean, dude, I got up super early to try to get some of this done before they woke up. So, some 12 millimeters, and then disconnect the sway bar, which I've already done there. You're going to disconnect both of them on the same side, and get them out of the way. And then you got this big bolt down here. I don't know what size that is, if that's a 19 or a 17, but, and then the 14 millimeters back there. And then I'm going to just yank it out. I'm not going to take the lower control arm apart because I don't want to mess with the alignment too bad right now because it's going to be a while before I go and get alignment. I'm a fucking ninja.
To get more wrong.
Don't.
Unless he just knows. Guess we'll find out. On a lug.
This is a 5 mil spacer.
That's probably so small you'll probably get that no matter what.
7 turns.
Yeah.
Tell you what, when you put them on here, the wheels don't like to go on. Yes, definitely have to run spacers.
That much different?
This side looks stupid.
Oh wow, that's a huge. For such a small spacer?
For such a small spacer,
That's
it does
a
a lot.
huge difference. That looks like my back when you looked all sunk in. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, it doesn't look cool or anything, but it just looks.
It looks normal.
Better.
Like yeah, like it should.
All right, I gotta do all of them like that. Spacers.